Hey guys, it's me Stace. Today is part 2 of our Christmas word album using the Brother Scan and Cut machine along with the Canvas Workspace software. Today's video is just a flip through of my finished album, but I will make sure I go over all the sizes and also show you how to create certain elements. So the first thing I did when my book was done was punch holes in the side to create my binding. So I used my big bite for that. I attached these O-rings to that to keep the book closed, and I also, on the rings themselves, I added some fleece that I kind of curled up and some red and green ribbon so it wasn't so flat here. This little gingerbread guy, he was a built-in design on the Brother Scan and Cut. I will have the size listed below. All I did for that one is I cut it out in white cardstock and then brown cardstock, and then behind it I just took some colored pencils and colored in where the black would be, colored in where the red would go, and also colored in where the green would go, popped him up, and behind him I have some old Stampin' Up silver and gold metallic thread. You probably can't see it that well, but it does show up really nice in person. So that's the front of the book. The first page on the inside of the end, I did some stamping, and I will have all the stamps I've used. They're all Mamie Made It stamps. I believe this one's from Fond Noel, and this one is Snow Peaking. But the pocket I have here, little tags, and I could use my Brother Scan and Cut to cut those out as well. A little flap, so you can open this up, and you have a spot for some photo mats. The back of the O, this was an image, again, a built-in design on the Brother Scan and Cut. This is like a little tri-fold, so you open this up, and it opens up like this and also like this, and you're able to do photos or journaling. And this is just some wrap paper I had, and that wrap paper there as well. And I believe I showed you that wrap paper in the very first video. And you just tie it up with some ribbon to keep it closed. Super cute. All right, then we have the last page of the E, or the back page of the E. Just 2 simple photo mats, and again, you can see I did some stamping there. I created a pocket and also some tags to give more room for photos. Oftentimes in a book this small, it's really hard to figure out where photos can go, so if you can create pockets and photo mats, it's really nice. You can do a photo and journaling, or a photo and journaling on the back, but there's the pockets there. And we have the very last page of the L. If you remember from the very first video, this piece, Let It Snow, came from a gift box. It was too big to go on my L, so I put it on the back of the book, and I also stamped there. All right, let me show you the elements and how to create them. I already have all my sizes. So the first thing is, on the inside we have this little pocket piece. The pocket, whatever size you want your pocket to be, so just say you want your pocket to be 1 by 1, okay? You want to add a 1/2 inch to the height and 1 inch to the width. So this pocket measures 2 by, is it 2? Yes, 2 by 2.5. So to create the pocket, you want to, like, again, you want to have it a 1/2 inch taller than the pocket. So just figure out whatever size you want your pocket to be, the actual pocket, then add a 1/2 inch to the top and 1 inch to the sides, because we're going to score this on 3 sides at a 1/2 inch. So two short sides and 1 long side. So a 1/2 inch here, a 1/2 inch along the bottom, and then a 1/2 inch along this side. And by creating your pocket this way, hopefully you're able to see the score lines, and there's an intersection right there. Go ahead and fold on the score marks. Then you're going to take your scissors and cut on an angle right before the intersection, just like this. It releases some of the bulk. Okay, so this is your pocket. Looks kind of funny now, but all this goes in and like that. Okay, so that'll be your pocket. All right, so then we have this flap here. Again, another spot you can do photos and journaling, or photos and photos. That piece measures 3.5 by 7. I already have that piece here, and we're going to score it in half at 3.5. So 3.5. Okay, and that's going to be like that. And I also rounded my corners using my corner rounder, but that's going to go right there. And your photo mats to the top of that measure 3.25 by 3.25. So the piece on the top and also the pieces on the inside also measure 3.25 by 3.25. Okay, that's how you create that one. Now this present, this was cut at 4 inches wide. Again, a built-in design on the Brother Scan and Cut, and I cut these pieces out, the bow and this part, actually out of a gift bag. So what I did to create the pocket, because this is a little pocket right here, I took my box, the present, and I glued 3 sides only. Then I just measured, just kind of winged it for paper to fit in there. This one measures 2.25 by 4. Then I stapled the bow on top, so when I put the tag in there, nice and easy, it kind of lines up with the tag at the front, or the tag right there, okay? It's trying to give me an issue right there. We go. Okay, so that's how I created that one. The trifold piece again, I'm gonna undo it so you can see. So an image here, and then we have a lot of space here for photos and photo mats. Now, whatever size you want this to be, so just say you want it to be 3 inches, you're gonna add 3 inches on this side and 3 inches on this side. So they all should be 9 inches by 3. Mine, I did 3.5 by 10.5. I wanted to have as much room as I could. So here's my piece here, 10.5 by 3.5, and you're going to score it at 3.5 inches on each end. And 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 3.5 is actually 10.5. So 3.5 on that side, 3.5 on this side. And then we're going to fold it in on itself, fold this one in on itself, and that creates, and once it was folded, I did just kind of squish it down. Okay, now I'm going to grab some ribbon so I can show you how to attach this to the book. Okay, so you want your pages to open, so you're going to put glue on this part only. So I'm going to flip it over, and you want to use a dry adhesive here, not a wet glue, and put glue just on this side. Okay, just in the middle right there. And the reason being, you're going to fold this over and this over. Your glue is on the back side. You're going to take a piece of ribbon, and you want your ribbon to be longer than you think you need. Take your ribbon, and we are going to, this is my gluey side right there. Take your ribbon, and we're going to put it on the back just like that. So now that will get glued to the book. It'll get glued down. So I'm going to do it just like this. So that's my book. It's glued down. I can open this piece, and then when it's done, I take my ribbon and I would close that. And again, you want your ribbon to be longer than you think, so you're able to tie into a bow or in just in a simple knot like I'm doing. Okay, so that's that page right here. Okay, just like that. All right, now we have the back of the E. These are just photo mats, and these measured, the white piece measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and the green is the Cricut Pearl paper, and that measures 2.5 by 2.5. So the white is 2 3/4, the green is 2 1/4 or 2.5. Then we have another pocket, and you can see I have these mats in here, but you can see just, hopefully you're able to see there, just how thick or deep that pocket is. And again, the same idea as the first pocket. So whatever size you want your pocket to be, the actual pocket, you want to add a 1/2 inch to the top and 1 inch to the sides. So this back pocket measures 2.5 by 6.5, and we're going to score it again at a 1/2 inch on 2 short sides and 1 long side. So a 1/2 inch here, on the long side at a 1/2 inch, and the other short side at a 1/2 inch. Okay, then fold on all the square marks. And again, you want to cut off that corner to reduce the bulk. Okay, put your adhesive on, fold these down, fold this down, and that's your pocket. And if I show you against a piece of, let me see, I got a piece of black cardstock here. So we're going to put glue on this side, then you're going to glue it to your page. Okay, and by doing it that way, you can see just how much room we have in that pocket there. So it gives us a lot of room to add photos or tags. So these tags measure, this one is 3.5 by 5, and the white is 4 3/4 by 3 1/4, and I just punched a hole and threaded some ribbon through. The smaller one is 3 by 5, and the white is measuring 2 3/4 by 4 3/4, and this on the front and the back. And again, you can do photos here, you can do tags there, but it just gives you more room to add things. Then the back, just that piece that I cut out and this stamped here. So pretty simple, you know, fun little book. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And like I said in the video, you're able to You know, if you want to make it taller, you could. You can change out the lettering. So mine says Noel, yours can say mom or dad or a friend, baby, and do baby pictures, all kinds of ideas. I just share with you the process. If any questions at all, please let me know. And again, the description box below will have all the sizes, the stamps I've used, the colors, everything listed below, page by page for you. If any questions, let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.